What's up YouTube? It's Derek with Euro Superbike Life, and if you're a first-time viewer with me, welcome to my channel. It's a pleasure having you. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Thanks for coming back and taking a look at my videos. It's much appreciated. In today's episode, we are finally going to be doing a camera comparison between my new Drift Ghost 4K, which I just got back from J&P Cycles. My first one was not working properly. I had to send it back and get a new one, and I finally got it back. But we are going to be doing a camera comparison between, like I said, my Drift Ghost 4K and my Garmin Virb Ultra 30. We're going to be comparing 4K, 2.7K, 1080p, and various frame rates and stability on and off. So without further ado, let's get to it. Welcome back. So the very first segment here, we are comparing 4K at 30 frames per second. I'm recording audio on my Olympus ME15 mic. I have a single mic set up in this helmet with a Y splitter, so a single mic going to two cameras, and I'll just switch the audio back and forth in post, but beyond that I won't make any other edits. We're going to do a quick loop around the Surprise Sports Complex and such. We'll stop, we'll change frame rates and video settings, and then we'll head back out. That's my game plan. So this is 4K on both cameras. Stability control or stability mode is off on both. It's a beautiful complex. Completed a few years ago. Here's a facility over here on my left. Like I said, really nice. Alright, so we'll find a nice shady space to pull over, and we'll switch to 2.7K. This looks like a good one. Alright, be right back. Okay, welcome back. We are currently at 2.7K at 30 frames per second. And I don't know why I decided to put on my gloves this morning. Every time I stop, this is going to be a chore. I'm going to have to change my route because this is one way. I didn't want to go this way. Virtually no wind this morning, so shouldn't be picking up a whole lot of wind noise. Have the beautiful White Tape Mountains there in front of us. There's some nice motocross trails and hiking trails, and there's even a little mini waterfall up there. Nice place to spend a fall afternoon, but certainly you don't want to go out there during the summer or this time of year. It just gets blistering hot, and people have been known to either get lost, not on just these mountains, but there are some other hiking mountain ranges in the valley Well, they get lost or dehydrated and have to be rescued. And we're going to change up our stopping spot here. That way I don't have to do the U-turn. All right, welcome back. We are at 1080 at 120 right now. I'm not sure how the lady didn't see a black man on a red motorcycle, but it happens to me every day. All right. Look pretty crazy to a couple of these people. Cameras all over my helmet. All right, right now we are at 1080/60. Stability is off on both. We'll do a half a lap and then I'll turn stability on the drift, and I'll leave it off on the Garmin. Probably getting some sun flares or sunspots on one or both of the cameras as we're heading into the sun right now. Good a place as any to stop. Stabilization is on the drift and off on the Virb. Okay, stabilization is off on the Drift 4K and on the Garmin Virb Ultra 30. Again, we'll do a half lap and then we'll put stability on both of them for the remaining lap here. And then for our final test, we'll shoot 1080 at 30 frames per second. See if this truck notices me. Hey! Well, they were turning right too, so even if they didn't notice me, they wouldn't have killed me. We'll pull over right here and turn stability on both of them. All right. We are at 1080/60 with stability on both cameras. We are 1080p, 30 frames per second. Stability mode is on. Now I haven't mucked with any of the exposure or ISO settings. These are all the stock settings or the auto settings that both cameras come with. I believe the Garmin is by default in vivid mode. I'm not sure what the drift is. It could be vivid mode as well, but again, I haven't touched any of those settings. So both are out of the box settings with regards to exposure, ISO, aperture, saturation, and all of the good stuff. What's up, everyone? Now, as you can see, it's a lot later. In fact, it's an entire day later. And while I was editing this video last night, I realized that I forgot to do two very important comparisons. One is a low light comparison, and the other is a raw audio comparison. Now, when I mean raw audio, I mean audio picked up from the internal microphones on each camera as opposed to the external lavalier mic that I have plugged in right now. So we're going to run one last test, and this is actually the final test. We're going to run one last test. We are in 1080p at 60 frames per second. Stability mode is on, and low light, the low light feature is on both cameras. Right now I'm going to disconnect the mics, and we're going to pick up audio directly from the camera. So obviously I won't be talking or chatting away or anything like that. But like, subscribe, and until next time, ride safe. But don't go away yet. Finish watching this video. Thanks.